Alright guys, just real quick, before we get into today's video, I just have a special announcement to make. I'm about 20 subscribers off 5,000 subscribers, which is a massive milestone for me. I've already talked to Hutch, we've already talked about a giveaway. I'm going to be giving out a lot of carbon fibers. So once we hit 5,000 subscribers, I will be announcing the giveaway, a lot of special things to come, as well as a 2 million pack opening. So if you could support the channel, support me, I would really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like this video, I would really appreciate it. And if you want to go further, my Patreon's always open, and the links to everything you need to know is down in the description below. Anyway, with that said, let's get into the video. Yo guys, what is going on? Blossom is back, and welcome back to another episode of Top Drives. Today, we're gonna go into a little bit of theorizing, because I feel like something is coming to Top Drives, which a lot of players may know will happen, but they may not know how, and I have a hunch that something big is coming on top of something else. Now, let me explain, okay? So recently, we got the PL 12.1 update where we saw a little bit of changes, like this one's going to be happy for, well, this one's going to cause joy for a lot of newer players. When it goes to the Yellowbird Championships, they took out the Subaru Legacy. So you don't need to use the Subaru Legacy anymore. I would still recommend it, but they've made it a lot easier. They gave you more cars to choose from, making that level easier for you. So you don't need to spend your whole life trying to get a Subaru Legacy from a Japanese premium. Other changes that they did, they brought my Bugatti Chiron back to RQ100, baby, back in the 100 club, in the double 100 club, should I say, and they brought the Chiron from 100 down to 99. I think they did one more change as well. I might be going a little bit insane, so let me know if I'm right or wrong. I can always just check my older videos to see if this was actually true or not, but I swear, where is that little bugger? This thing, the Opel Corsa Super, I swear that used to be like 57 or 56, and now it's 58. I don't know if it changed. I've checked my older videos, but I swear that they changed that. I don't know. They might have. And another thing that they changed, of course, if we go into all cars, is not all cars, manufacturers, that you change the bumper to a Polo. But the main things that we want to talk about from PL 12.1, and the main question that we want to ask, and the real thing why I'm going to make this video, is this. Why do we have 2 new tags? All right, goodbye, out for, well, out is around the world, and in for the new Riders on the Storm and Ride of the Valkyries. But this is really confusing. Why? Why do we have 2 tags? Usually in the past, we would only get 1 new tag, every 2 months. I think it's a bi-monthly thing where we get these legendary challenges, and this time we actually got 2, which makes me really confused. Why did we get 2 tags? And this is the question I want to answer. I feel like I know the answer, and here's the thing, alright? So first of all, let's go into all cars, and let's compare both of these together. Riders on the Storm and Ride of the Valkyries. So first of all, we're going to go into Riders of the Storm, we're going to go into Rarity, and as you can see here, and I think to make it even more fair, well, actually we'll keep it in, because for a challenge we are allowed to use prize cars from what we've seen in the past. So Riders on the Storm, well, actually in the past we weren't even able to use prize cars. It's just that I can't remember, actually. I can't remember. Call of the Wild, Around the World, Silver Screen, there were prize cards that we could use, right? I honestly can't remember, but let's start with Riders of the Storm. 3 common, 6 uncommon, 11 rares, 4 super rares, 5 ultra rares, 5 epics, 7 legendaries. As you can see here, it is, it's pretty, there's a variety to it, right? There's more than enough rares, decent amount of super rares, 5 ultra rares, 5 epics, 7 legendaries, right? Now, if we compare this to challenges we've seen in the past, such as Call of the Wild, and over here I even have the numbers for Silver Screen, so let's compare that to Silver Screen. In Silver Screen, we saw 12 rares. We're getting 11. We got 5 ultras. We're getting 5. We got 7 epics in Silver Screen. We're getting 5. And then we got 4 legendaries in Silver Screen. We're getting 7 over here. Now, the main thing I want you guys to focus on, though, is that rare count and the uncommon count. 6 uncommons, 11 rares. Now, if we get rid of Riders of the Storm and we go into Ride of the Valkyries and we do the same thing, we get 7 uncommons, 7 commons, 3 uncommons, only 2 rares, one of which being a prize car as well. So if there was a non-prize car requirement, you would literally only have 1 rare, which I believe is a Honda Odyssey. 9 super rares, 5 ultra rares, 6 epics, and 12 legendaries. Now, if we compare Ride of the Valkyries to Riders of the Storm, in Ride of the Valkyries, we get 5 more, and this is if we included prize cards, okay? We get 5 more legendaries, 1 more epic, the same amount of ultras. We get 5 more super rares in Ride of the Valkyries compared to Ride of the Storm, but we get 9 less rares, and we get 3 less uncommons. Now, hear me out. These kind of events, right, around the world, Call of the Wild, these special events, let's just call them special events, they're based off what I feel like, and of course you've seen me do the Demon Challenge, the Demon Owners Challenge. These challenges are based off the Owners Challenge. Okay, so the Owner's Challenge is not really like a tri-series. A tri-series only cares about these 3 things: Ultra, Epic, Legendary. But when it comes to an Owner's Challenge, it cares about all, because it starts off, easy, but it also starts off really low RQ, and it goes up in RQ over time, testing the entire selection of that certain requirement. Okay, so like in the Owner's Challenge, you're gonna need your rares, you're gonna need your uncommons, you're gonna need your super rares, your ultra rares, etc., etc. So the thing is, I don't think that Ride of the Valkyries is going to be a special challenge event. It just doesn't have enough uncommons and enough rares to justify that cause. Because if we look into Ride of the Valkyries, you literally only have 2. It's the Firebird Trans Am and the Honda Odyssey. Now, if you are a newer player, and the last time the Firebird Trans Am came out was earlier in the year, I think somewhere around June when Silver Screen came out, you would only have the chance of getting 1 rare, which would be the Honda Odyssey. And you get 2 uncommons, the Eldorado and the Disco Volante, and a really small selection of ultra rares as well as epics, but you get a pretty big selection of legendaries. But yes, it just doesn't justify. It doesn't justify a special challenge. Only 2 rares, 3 uncommons. Unlike Riders, I think Off the Storm, or is it On the Storm? I think it's On the Storm. Riders On the Storm. This makes sense. This makes sense, alright? There are enough rares, enough uncommons. Super rare count is a little bit of an outlier. I looked at it and I was just like, this might disprove my theory just a little bit. But for super rares, you can still kind of get by, considering that there is, a little bit of variation. I think is this medium? Please tell me. No, it's low. Is there even any medium in this? Maybe there isn't any variation at all. No, they're all low. Never mind, I digress. So yeah, the super rare is a bit of an outlier. But besides that, you get a nice amount of variety in the rares, uncommons, and like I said, when you compare it to Silver Screen, it kind of makes sense, right? 5 ultra rares, 5 epics, 7 legendaries. 5 ultra rares also is low, but then again, we had, what was it, Call of the Wild or something, where it was only 3 ultra rares, which is insane. But yes, so this is what I think, mainly because of the uncommon and the rare count. I think Riders of the Storm is going to be a special challenge tag, like we've seen in the past with Silver Screen and Call of the Wild and around the world. However, the question is, why are there 2 special tags? So I think that Ride of the Valkyries has a different purpose. Okay, seriously, I think it has a different purpose. I feel like this is one of 2 things. It's either going to be a tri-series event where it will lead us to winning the Aston Martin Vulcan. I mean, what's the point of giving this car the Ride of the Valkyries tag when nobody can use it, right? At least the Huayra, you can use it, but the Vulcan, it doesn't make any sense. Nobody has it. Why would this be given a chance? Well, unless it was the prize car given out for a tri-series event. Now, that's the first thing. The second thing is, I feel like this could be the special tag that Hutch will use at the end of the month for Halloween. It kind of makes sense. Ride of the Valkyries, from what I know, it goes off, Greek mythology or something like that? It goes off mythology. That's all I know. I don't know if it's Greek. I'm pretty sure it's Greek. But it goes off mythology because of things like the Clio, the Alcyone, Firebird Trans Am, it's a bit of a myth. But really why I think Greek is because the Odyssey. And honestly, anyone that's gone through an American English education, you would know we would have been forced to read the Odyssey. Maybe even a European English education. Maybe they force you to read the Odyssey as well. But honestly, Odyssey and Of Mice and Men, those 2 books, every high schooler in the United States will know. But yeah, I think that this is going to be a tri-series or a special Halloween event. Okay, if it is going to be a tri-series, and without a doubt, I think the Vulcan's going to be the prize car, and without a doubt, I'm going to try my best to get it. I have a decent start already, because although even if they take out the prize car Carmen, making the Huara useless, at least I have the Gumpert Apollo. It's the weakest Apollo, but it's an Apollo nonetheless, and it's better than these crap Diablos. But yeah, that would be cool. Vulcan prize car. The second thing could be a special Halloween event. And for that Halloween event, we might be getting, I don't know, a titanium pack. That would be pretty nice, actually, to get a nice little titanium pack, return of the titanium pack for Halloween. You know, usually Hutch likes to give out special events for big events like this. I mean, we have a special Christmas event, a special Easter event. I don't know if we had a special Easter event this year. We had like weird plastic packs given out for free, but that was about it. And then I think this is discontinued, but OG players of Top Drives will remember we had large gold events. You remember those, like where the top prize was like 5,000 gold or something like that? Unfortunately, I don't think we can do that anymore, or I don't think Hutch is doing that anymore, or Top Drives is doing that anymore, but that used to happen. I feel like the Christmas event is still going to happen. The Halloween events are still going to happen. I mean, they might as well make a use of it, because in the past, you know, Hutch has already made thumbnails and pack art for, you know, Halloween, so they might as well reuse it, right? But yes, I really feel like these, you know, Ride the Valkyries might be a Halloween themed event, or at least a Halloween themed tri-series. Maybe it is a Halloween themed event where the prize car isn't a titanium pack, but it is indeed the SMR Vulcan. Who knows, right? All I can say is I don't think this is going to be a special challenge. No way it's going to be a special challenge. Come on. 2 rares? Like, what is the challenge going to be? It's going to kick you off with super rares already. Or it's going to kick you off with, like, rares, and then just jumps over to super rares, which would be kind of weird. It makes sense for this to be a tri-series, because usually in a tri-series, Hutch doesn't even care about the lower rarities, right? Like this one. The rares is being completely neglected. Uncommons is being completely neglected. I mean, to take it into an example, just take the RTR tri-series. The tri-series going on right now, right? 2000 GEs. There are 2 rares in 2000 GEs. There are 4 super rares in 2000 GEs. 0 uncommons and 0 commons. That just shows that Hutch doesn't give a damn about the lower rarities when it comes to a tri-series event. And over here, as you can see, the lower rarities aren't really given much of an F. So because of that, I think that this could be a tri-series or a special titanium event. So I'm hype. I might. This is once again just my thoughts, right? I want to go further into thinking this, because anybody can make a video of saying, "Oh, look at this! We have 2 new tags, and you know these are the new cards that come along." So I wanted to think deeper. Honestly, we've never seen 2 new tags being added into the game at the same time. There has to be a reason for it. No way in hell I think that this is going to be a special challenge, unless Hutch decides to combine them together. Okay, if Hutch decides to combine Ride of the Valkyries as well as Riders of the Storm. For that, it'll be in total of 19 legendaries, 11 epics, 10 ultra rares, 13 super rares, 13 rares, 9 uncommons, 10 commons. That's pretty big. That's a pretty big pool. And as we know from the past, when it comes to these special tri-series, these special legendary challenges, Hutch likes to make it curated. In their words, curated, right? Honestly, I knew what curated meant. I think it came from meat, like cooking meat. But I never really used it until I saw Robin say it once, and I was just like, I should use this word more. It's actually a pretty fancy word, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're going to combine it together. I literally think that Riders of the Storm is going to be the special challenge, legendary challenge, and then Ride of the Valkyries is going to be something completely different, either a Halloween challenge, either a Halloween tri-series giving out a Vulcan, or a Halloween event giving out a titanium pack. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I crazy? I want to know what your thoughts are, but with that said, hope you guys have a great day, and remember, I'm really close to 5,000 subscribers. There's going to be a massive giveaway already confirmed. I think I will have an announcement earlier in the video, so you guys already know by now. But anyway, hope you guys have a great day, and remember to stay safe, wash your hands, blossom out.